Other thing I want to comment on is concerning the Florida Bay flow. You know, we've heard noise and read articles in the media recently about the flow that perhaps is coming from the EAA down through the Shark River Slough and dumped into Florida Bay that may be contributing to the problems that Florida Bay had. But I understand there's good science that tells us that there is no water from the EAA that comes through the Shark River Slough that ends up in Florida Bay. I just wanted to.
Right. As that water comes through Shark River Slough, and especially in response to all the flows we've had, exiting out Shark River Slough to the west and then goes out into the Gulf, doesn't directly come into Florida Bay at all. That Florida Bay is really controlled by direct rainfall inputs as well as water coming through Taylor Slough, C-111 project bringing water down.
Right. And even any future potential algae blooms that we might have in Florida Bay down the road were caused by the drought that we had, and not much we could do about the drought.
Yeah, that's correct. And it's funny, Mr. Curcio mentioned you had 15 inches of rainfall there compared to the rest of the district. And the circumstance we had in Florida Bay was just the opposite. In that very isolated area, significant drought event that the rest of the state didn't experience at all. And that seagrass die-off, as that material starts to decay, that's a potential source of releasing nutrients that could lead to a significant algae bloom in Florida Bay. But that's because of that decaying vegetation tied back to the drought and the hypersaline conditions.